That's not Patriots Jets. You know what that is? That's a Minneapolis, Illinois commercial. There's another Minneapolis. Okay. Let's look at the score. The game started 17 minutes ago. I don't know the score. Let's look at the NFL score. On my laptop. Here we go. Here we go. It's 7-0 Jets. Drake May short passed it. Hunter Henry, no gain. Justin Fields 2 for 2, 6 yards. Cheers. What did I pick up today? Picked up pizza. I should have put pizza in the thumbnail. So let's look at my pizza. Pizza. I'm gonna add that too. So. I got this pizza today. I ate most of it. Okay. I got a full slice. The bottom slice is still ready to be eaten on. The top slice, I ate it. The middle slice, I'm halfway through it. Okay, so. And I saw this funny ad. Who likes Buc-ee's? This was, come on. This is just, you like Buc-ee's? You like buy some nut huggers. I really like that. I just wanted to share it for a minute. Now it's gone. Now, what's this? I would like to invite the Patriots to play the Super Bowl in San Francisco. Finish that later.
Everybody looking to the sideline. He said, "You guys want to go for it? Get back into huddle." And you saw right there, they all just jumped into huddle. Let's go, coach.
The NFL back to pass down and AIDS.
Drake May comes to the line. He starts yelling, "Alert! Touches his helmet. You see everybody else do it. That's because he has 2 plays. He's alerted to the second play. That's how much he has on his plate. He has that kind of freedom.
And they didn't think he would have that when they drafted him.
Subs up. Put your
Drake May is doing really well this year.
paint on my lips. Nah.
Doesn't like
Diggs, and Diggs is shut that.
Jets do a good job backside and picks up the first down.
What a big pickup Diggs has been for the Patriots.
Big pickup.
Henry cuts in motion. They hand it off to Henderson, running to his right. The right side of that offensive line, really powering the way toward that inside the red zone.
Sweet.
Roundley was the first guy there.
Beautiful, excessive celebration. Kate is.
You can't just predetermine everything. And hasn't played himself yet. And then in the post-game, Draymond had those comments about his teammate. Because I don't think there's any individual player who is, we don't realize,
Whoa, good question though.
are not conducive to winning. Sometimes guys try too hard. And so trying too hard can be, not committed to winning also.
Back to the football.
It's never a conscious decision. It's just, the margin for error and, between winning and losing in the NBA is so small that, you lose a couple games and you get slightly out of sync. Ball's not moving quite fast enough, or you turn it over too many times, or you're not rebounding, and all of a sudden, you get blown out. It looks like you have no energy because you're dejected. That's what Draymond was talking about. And it feels like a lack of commitment to winning, I guess, but it's really more
One more sub, I'm at 1666.
When something like that goes down, like I almost wonder if there's a little buzzer in your pocket or something like that. Like when Draymond.
What am I trying to open? That's not what I'm trying to open.
And says something that you know is gonna.
The Patriots rush for a touchdown. It's 6 pending.
About our fans, and we understand the intense interest in our team, but we don't really. I mean, I don't pay much attention, to what our fans are thinking. If there's fingers being pointed, everything that we do is internal, and so when we have these discussions about what our commitment is and what we're trying to do, it's not about pointing out individuals. It's about watching tape and maybe showing individuals what it needs to happen, and that. And there's some of that that's done privately with players. There's some of that that's shown in front of the whole team in case, you feel like that the whole team needs to hear that, we are on this with this particular player. But this is what coaching is, and this is what being a team is. You handle everything internally. Regulation, everything that goes on outside.
Looking at NHL scores, because one football game is just not a lot.
What pays the bills? If we didn't have this interest, intense emotion from our fans,
The Kings are trailing by 1 in Toronto.
We would be making the livings we're making. So this is part of it, and you can't worry about it. You gotta embrace that this is part of the deal when you take on this job.
Looking at NBA scores. All 3 games today. In Utah, they haven't started. They play 13 minutes. They kick off 2 games. They're playing in Cleveland right now. They got a game in Cleveland. People are playing.
Whether or not he was targeted by the Draymond comments, that's for us to deal with, and boy, have we. But
It's Toronto in Cleveland. Okay, Toronto has 2 games going on at the same time.
His bounce back effort.
He was brilliant last night. The number of plays he made at both ends, the ball movement. That was the number one issue for us going into the game is we have to have ball movement. If Steph Curry is going to be Steph Curry,
We're listening to Steve Kerr talk.
It wasn't moving.
Yep. Okay, Kerr. Where are you going to be next year?
In Oklahoma City, where
Why does Dallas trust Klay Thompson?
I've never seen that in 12 years, and it wasn't because of that one player. It's because nobody was open, nobody was moving, the defense kept switching, and we just were completely out of sync. And so the whole focus going into the game last night was remember who we are, remember how this team wins. We play through Steph and Jimmy, and Dre anchors the defense, and everybody has.
Somebody goes down.
Gary might be our best ball reversal.
Klay Thompson is Klay is an alcoholic boat guy. He's gonna get drunk on a boat. That's what he likes to do. Impress everybody out there in the water. About to come is here. I got basketball yapping on radio.
We've been kind of pointing to the end of this road trip when we get back.
Is there anything else going? What day is it? Wednesday? It's Thursday. So
With the number of games, I think it will be 17 games in that span, and a lot of cities. So it's been quite a bit to handle.
do they still make?
And stop by the pool a little bit, saw some of the guys down there. So everybody got a chance to get away, not get on an airplane.
Thursday night football. At least it's unlike Vince McMahon, who once had a Thursday night show. You can't plan your life around wrestling because they'll cancel for the dog show. You'll be turning on Raw. You'll see the Westminster Westminster Kennel.
Here we are having this entire conversation with you, and we barely got up the performance that Steph had last
Not Vince McMahon.
minute, like he was trying to access something mentally. Can you take us through what that's like for him? Do you talk to him at all? What happens? Well, yeah, I mean,
Did he-
especially coming off of an absence, an illness where, you know, he obviously hasn't been training because he's been sick. So that's a tough thing to come back from. And then I had a feeling the OKC game would go about as it did. You know, just get your feet back in the water, and you know, get a sense for where you are, and then, you know, and Steph just has a way of
Goes in dirt.
like their greatness is just on display night after night. Jimmy
But
was
in-
so good last night, and to me, like, that's what it has to look like, you know, for us pretty consistently. You know, not in terms of playing through the entire game. Like,
Try the milk pudding.
that's what makes every great team great.
I think I'll be lactose intolerant if I'm gonna be like,
OKC's gonna play through.
yeah, you can raw vegetables. You take it raw.
You know, all the great teams, they kind of know who they're playing through, and then everybody
How blueberry soda is made.
to enhance the stars. And that's what I saw last night. That's why I'm encouraged.
Yeah, should I watch AI Rogers?
Last night, and I'm actually, I don't want to use the word surprised.
It doesn't make any sense. It sounds like I'm mumbling. I'm trying to say channel names. Rosa Garrow Farm,
And so much talk about all the rest.
where they chop fish with knives. The fish chopping channel. But they also play the Rose Bowl. So it's secretly a Tournament of Roses channel. I think. You never know. You never know what channel the bootleg will be on next year.
I think that they look at it and they're going to have to figure out a way to get Wemby more effective when Draymond's on them, assuming Draymond plays. And
Dre Dumb
minutes last night, and I went
at the Laughing Monk Studios. My child. It's a joke or he's the joke. The joke is Draymond Green is so reckless, I don't think we could trade him away. He has to retire. He's like he's a flight risk. I don't want him to turn into the next meta world peace coming to the Lakers.
there's only so much you can do. And I think whatever you can do, Draymond was able to do that.
Now we're trying to get Ja Mort. The whole thing is to
Even with what we
get Ja.
a really good half of basketball. No, we're 4 by 5 points. Right. I mean, this is going to be.
But I got a 20% battery warning.
I got mindful of what
I'm not gonna make it through that first half of this game. To plug my phone in. I can do that. Make all the rookies play with Curry. Is the Warriors' schedule that important? Let's look at it. Spurs, Pelicans, Orlando, Miami, Portland, Utah, Houston, New Orleans, Oklahoma. So December 2nd, big game. Kind of trash until then. I'm not looking past December 2nd. What do we got on Christmas versus Dallas? Yeah. We get to see Klay Thompson on Christmas. lot of hours left of the day. 7 hours. I usually wouldn't even go live for another 6 hours. Patriots on a six play, 54-yard drive in field goal range. It's 1st and 10. On the New York Jets, 27. I think Justin Fields could go. Is this Justin's first game up there in Gillette? Let's see. So he played for the Jets. Let's see. Justin played a playoff game. Have you ever kissed a... Yes, didn't you already ask that, man? Seriously, okay, let me read your question. Hey, have you ever kissed a man before? I kissed my grandpa probably back in 1987. I think I was 11. Yeah, that's probably the last time. Old grandpa. Yeah. He was like, what that? What? Funny, I got it. Gotcha. 2022 season. We beat the 49ers in that rain game at Soldier Field. That was a nice game. At New England as a rookie. Yeah, Justin Fields has won in New England before. Okay, so it's not his first game in New England. Justin is now trailing by 7 points. You press the button. Press my button. I want to.
The voice crew high. Smoley, have you ever kissed a man with your pants off? A lot of man's made of clay. Jet Maloney, have you ever kissed a man before? 31 hours, and 18 minutes, and 18 seconds. 1. End. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 1. 9. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21. 9. 1664.
Entertain myself. Listen to my radio. Takes me so many clicks to get to the right pages. All right, here come the Jets. They have not ran a play yet. A 27-yard return runs the clock for 5 seconds. They hand the ball off for 5 yards. It's 2nd and 5. Good field goal position. Fields is 3 of 4. Drake May is 9 of 9, going perfect. How hard is it for a quarterback to go perfect in an entire game? I think I've seen it once in my lifetime. The NBA never plays back-to-back games. They never play 2 days in a row in the same. Not all. The entire season is just one-offs. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Maybe if I scroll down into April, I'll see back-to-back games on the list. I didn't see any until December. Here we go, Jets. Incomplete, deep left. It's 4th and 4. Can the Jets go for it? The radio said that this is the highest percentage of yards per pass. Very good. No dinking or dunking. Who's the top receiver? I need to average this shit out. Mitch Hollins, is that his name? I guess it's Mitch. Mac Hollins. 2 receptions for 39. I think Bill Belichick really would have taken Dalton a couple of years ago, but wearing my boots in my room for the last 2 hours. I should have taken them off when I came in. It's always cold in this. There's no heat. If I put my hand on the wall, there might be one hot wall. To actually check my view count, I'm probably having 20 views in 37 minutes. That's my prediction. It'll be less. I mean, 48, which is I guess over 1 a minute. Okay. it's a little dark side Phil thing inside me where I'll never take your money, but I'd like some attention. I'll read you any questions, even if ridiculous questions we've had tonight. Okay. Steve Kerr. The Bulls beat everybody. Why would you hire Steve Kerr? He should go back and coach the Bulls. If he's so good, if Steve Kerr was so good, he could coach the Bulls, but he can't. If Steve Kerr was so good, he could coach the Bulls, but he can't. More Lotto's here. It's always hard to get a good smile out of my right cheek. Easy on this. If Steve Kerr was so good, he would coach the Bulls, but he can't. They don't want to. Get your ass out of here, Steve. You know, fuck you, Steve. Go back to Chicago, Steve. You were the worst guy on the team, Steve. Everybody with money go to Carolina. They don't want to see you in Carolina. I mean, we should keep Kyle Shanahan and Steve Kerr. What are they both going to leave at the same time? It's like there's two Marvin Lewises here. Well, Cartwright. That's maybe a lot of Bulls had face guards at different times. I'm an Alex English guy. He was a Denver Nugget. I've seen 80s Denver Nugget style. I know how to play 80s. It's very similar to Nikola Djokovic, but Alex English and Djokovic have like the same game. And people are not very familiar with Alex English game. Grant wore goggles. He never wore a face. Horace Grant had goggles. He didn't have a face mask. 110, 10 yards. He's getting 11 yards per attempt. I mean, WGN was. Everybody watched WGN. You would either see the Cosbys or the Bulls. WGN, I still get them on YouTube. Just bits and tids and bits, no full episodes. Pudding, Jello pudding, baby. That's why I smoke White House. I smoke White House. White House. Stogie. Hey. It's Fat Albert. Hey, kids, it's Fat Albert. Hey. My family didn't know Bill. We weren't big on Bill. We were big on Richard Pryor, not Bill. Yeah. Offensive holding on the Jets. At least the Jets have the ball, right? Okay. 10-yard penalty after a punt. So the Jets got a really good punt. A 56-yard punt, 17-yard return. Ball on the New York Jets 7. Bill Parcells almost unremarkable, you know. Who was the coach of the Giants? Was it the team chaplain? That's what they always said. Bill always would say, "It was the team chaplain. It's the prayer before the game. I'm not really here to coach." The Giants themselves, you put the team in a position near they win their own games. If the Jets can get in a position to win, they will. They're drafting high next year. The Jets are probably playing the Rams in Australia because nobody will miss them. The Rams play in Australia next year. Brody Brazil talking about the NBA playing in Europe next year. But if you go to Europe, you only play one game. What are you going to play the same team back to back in a row? The NBA never does that. So unless it's a playoff game, and we could play our playoff games in Europe. Why not? Okay, we'll keep all the NBA regular season games, and we'll send the NBA semifinals to Europe, and then we'll bring the regular finals back into it. We do like the Western Conference Finals in Germany, the Eastern Conference Finals in France, and then, of course, the regular championship would be back in America. Or they could do the semifinal round. They could schedule up to 28 potential games. Having a sweep in that situation could be bad. So we can only the playoffs. We can do it for every sport. Even when the Penguins make it to the playoffs, none of their fans will be able to watch because they have to go play in Scotland. It makes a lot of sense because the playoffs are a bonus. They're not really what the team. A lot of teams have been rigging the playoffs because the local vendors make so much money in this town. All the prostitutes working in Dallas, and so forth. We expect a lot of prostitution at the Super Bowl 60, the NFL draft. The Dolphins where are they at? Spain? Portugal? They're in Spain, right? The first ever game in Spain. It's a sobriety. It's a story about how Mike McDaniel stopped drinking because the coach of the Red Commanders was like, "Please don't, no booze, no more booze, Mike." And apparently Mike is completely sober, and it's a AA meeting. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to the Alcoholic meetings. You don't have to talk if it's your first time. This is going to be the side quest. That's right. Telling them to eat more real food and stop drinking that high calorie shit. I mean, there's nothing more high calorie than alcohol. Hi, my name is Mark and I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, that's right. No, Mike, it's Mike. It's Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel, I'm an alcoholic. I've been to the AA meetings in Cincinnati. They perfected it. I can't remember the name. At least 4 of the biggest AA meetings, I've been to them regularly in Cincinnati, like Grapevine, Promises, the Clubhouse, Joseph House. All they do is go to. They have so many AA meetings in Cincinnati. It's like a court ordered. You have to go to 25 AA meetings every month. Yeah. Yes, the Pope had to thank AA because nothing else has accidentally brought more people into the church. So it's a church tool, but the church doesn't even have to work on it, you know. My goal is to, you know, I don't black out drunk and I haven't ran over anything. I hit a possum once. I accidentally hit a possum while driving. Who hasn't hit something? That was up in the middle of Washington, in between Olympia and Seattle. The Pope Francis. Are there 2 popes? There's actually still 2 popes. I only talk to my phone. None of my family bothers me when I'm live. I subscribe to. They don't go live. They never go live. Not even on Facebook. I do go live on Facebook, like just to flex. I hit 50 views and it's just stopped going up. That's fine. Still 50. What's his Jets score? Too many men on the field for the Jets. How to act right. You check out. Look at this. What I got. I got the Nuthuggers. And I saw this ad on. It is bitching. What? I don't like these. I'm gonna officially join these people, and I don't like these people. Don't give them your money. And give these people a lot of money. We don't want Buc-ee's. We don't want Buc-ee's in San Francisco. We want Nuthuggers. Okay. here's that pizza I brought home. Okay, I'm about to bite into my pizza right now. It's horrible, soggy. Rain. It's almost like there's too much moisture in the air for pizza to dry out. You want your pizza crispy even when it's cold. The girl walking by Brock Purdy's face in the montage. Ugh. This is Escape from New York pizza. One bite, you know the rules. Drake May has incomplete pass. He's 12 out of 13 now. Nut huggers. Cause I'm wearing these tight new underpants. I swear, if you can't find nut huggers, just get some Hanes. Just buy the Hanes. You don't want your underwear to melt to your body, so when you get, you don't. If you think you want to wear, I got my civilian melt when you nuke me. I'm wearing some melt when they nuke me undies. Okay. China can make cheap underwear, but Russia won't buy them. And they have that new clothing in Korea. You don't even know what it's made out of. It's like suits made out of underwear fabric. And I don't know how that shit are they gonna look like Gumby if they get too close to the oven? They get too close to the oven and their shit starts sealing. Timeout Jets. The most important thing to do is to take off your underpants. If the UPS plane crashes next to your house, I saw the list of, they're looking for the Fernando. Fernando died. Some guy named Fernando. And he's like a mystery, nobody knows what. Nobody knows. He might have been an illegal or something. I'm getting reports that there was a single illegal Fernando at the UPS crashing, and and in order to fund, they can draw a lot more money into the fund by putting it all. Poor Fernando. Nobody knew him, but now we're doubling and tripling, and another Pope is coming. The next Pope, I'm also a Fernando Valenzuela, the Dodgers. Brown. I always like that movie Stalag 17 about the spy who pretends he's from Cleveland, and he puts he puts a little notes inside the chest, right? And those. I go live in Cincinnati. I was doing his shit. I was like my own private Stalag 17. And now I'm infiltrated on San Francisco. I don't know which group I should go live with. Oakland, hell no. Sacramento, okay, maybe that'd be court ordered. If I was like, man, I done fucked up if they put me in Sacramento. Now, nobody can. It's wrong time to go to Florida with the pockets half full. I'll be down there with half full pockets, and not completely empty pockets. But it's the wrong time to be in Florida. Wrong time to be in Florida. Everybody trying to get out. There's nowhere. They're running out of houses. They got water. They get water on the floor because it sucks that they got water inside the bedroom. It's Florida. But being in Orlando next year for the Jags will be playing in Orlando. That could be really exciting. There might not much be anything to see unless you have tickets and you're already on the season ticket holders. Elizabeth Loves Slots is the season ticket holder for the Rams. She produces a video inside the SoFi every game. Are the Rams at home this week? I think so. Elizabeth loves slot machines. She's a Rams channel. She'll post the video about 3 hours after the game. She'll upload all her shit. Everybody wants to be Matthew Stafford this week, but the only guy that's going to do it is Matthew. And he's going to do it 2 weeks in a row. You got to score on 7 consecutive drives. That's what you need. You need to get 7 touchdowns on 7 drives. But most of the other teams let up. It's this mercy thing in the NFL where the score doesn't get out of control. The Seahawks, do they deserve it? Should they be punished with 40? We're not even putting up 50 points. That's just 7 touchdowns is 49 points. You can just give them a couple touchdowns to get the game going fast. Nobody really wants to. You hype them up. Puka Nacua, I think that running back Kyron Williams and Matthew has the tight ends nobody's ever heard of that are open. You don't need to know their name. You just know that tight ends are open. George Kittle is not open. George Kittle is begging for Juwan. George Kittle is my least favorite 49er. Honestly, Kittle. I always constantly forget he's on the team because he's so overhyped. He has seen everything and accomplished none of it. end of the second quarter. Just wait for the second half. I can do that. My dad's name is George, right? But I'm not partial to. I forget. George Belcher. Yeah. I guess. My dad was George from Long Beach, George. And my mom died the same day that Harambe did. Okay. Although it was a year before. My mom died a year before Harambe, but a year after my mom died, Harambe died. And when I was in Cincinnati, I had a chance to go see Harambe, but I was like, eh. So that sucks. It sucks. I could have. But I was reading about I read a book from the library about the first gorilla in Cincinnati and how he died. They fed him bananas until he exploded. Yep. So I was already turned off to the historical books that I've been reading. I read Cincinnati Library old books. Yeah, I don't know what book. There was like this book. It said like circus freaks, but it was only animals and not people. I read a lot of football books in Cincinnati. I checked out a lot of anime. And their library, they're probably the best public library I've ever been to. You can play RuneScape or World of Warcraft on their computers. It was for free, all that shit for free. So my mom died May 28th, like 2014. Yeah, no, mom died. And I don't really recall. I should know better, right? Yeah. So I guess it's 2 years difference, right? That doesn't sound right. It's okay. It's just how I remember. I'm already in mourning for Charlie Kirk and Mother and Harambe and the lady who got hit with the sledgehammer yesterday. She's a welder in Minnesota, and the other guy just didn't like her. He just didn't like her. Crazies. The craziest people have jobs. Come on, think about that. It's normal people that have no money and really need EBT. Where's my EBT? I need to go get my EBT. Let's just score this game. No filter. It's been a while, right? We'll put on the kitty cat ears just for old time's sake. 6 minutes left in the halftime. Elevator on the top floor just opened. How does this game affect the playoff standings? Could the Patriots end up with the eighth home field? Do the Patriots look like they're gonna? I think they're gonna win the Super Bowl. At least they should roll to like 15 wins. That's saying a lot. That's saying they go undefeated. They have 7 wins in a row. I want to see the Patriots come to San Francisco. They're just like that. It's just good. It's just good. The Patriots need to come to San Francisco. They'll never get the opportunity in a lifetime. See, we always wanted Tom Brady. But what if we just get the entire team? What if we? Maybe, sure, why not? Patriots, Niners. That sounds fine. So we always wanted Tom Brady, but what if we just got the whole Patriot team instead? And the Patriots will end up beating us, or they'll play the NFC team. It could be Detroit. It could be the Rams, Patriots, Rams. The rematch, the Super Bowl rematch the Patriots never got. What is that? They've played the Panthers twice, Rams twice, Giants twice. They have not played the Packers twice. It would be good to have the rematch of the Patrick Mahomes. Could get it, yeah. We want to see Patriots. Because if you have it elevates the game to a really high caliber. But the Steelers don't want to see. The Steelers don't want to see that. Okay, the Steelers are gonna just laugh the season off as long as the Patriots don't win it. But what if the Patriots win it? That's crazy. With the pray that the Patriots are not the Republicans, that they'll be Democrat. They'll be the Democratic Patriots. They could do anything, I guess. If you say they add Edgerrin James, didn't that guy retired Colt like 10 years ago? I'm now looking at Edgerrin's Wikipedia. He's 47 years old. retired at 16. I don't think he's gonna play meaningful snaps, but he could be in the coaching circle. You know, just on the. It wasn't that guy. Yeah, I knew that guy was a long time ago. The Colt, yeah, he was. They had to cut him. They had to get rid of him before Peyton Manning could even win a Super Bowl. That's right. He was a bust. He was a buster ass Ed. He should be on the Manning cast every episode, but he's not. He's dressing up like Mr. Rogers in a sweater. What's that? I just closed something. I closed. I can't stand. I don't really like any Colts. Not a single Colt. Except Eric Dickerson and DeForest Buckner. And Buckner, the Colts defensive lineman, Buckner is not healthy. He's saving everything for the playoffs at this point. The Colts defensive line is nothing, and you can just run. Okay, I mean, I did like Marvin Harrison. Marvin Harrison was a good guy. Okay, you could tell he did his best with Peyton. He knows Peyton Manning is a goof off. Okay. Peyton is a goof off. The quarterbacks in the NFL in the early 2000s was really bad. Like every shit. Ben Roethlisberger was really the best quarterback for 10 straight years, and they just didn't want him. And he was hiding the Steelers' defense. The Roethlisberger would get 8 points on the first drive every game. Okay, then after two touchdowns, the Steelers would have 16 points, and they were hitting every 2-point. Yeah, they were going up 16-0. That was how Ben changed the game. Now people are happy to just settle for 7 and get a thing. They don't run. You should run as many 2-point plays as possible. It's just the more plays you run, the better your team gets. You look forward to running a 2-point play. Why do I have 2 of my things open? There it is. We're still at halftime. Drake made 2 incompletions. This game ultimately doesn't matter. I'll sit here through the end. I will. That'll be like 8 o'clock. I'll be looking to go out. That's 72 minutes and I'll be outside. Maybe 80 or 90. Still have to drink this other drink. It's wet. It's wet outside. Shit. Did my sub just bounce up 1? Yeah. It went up 1. I got one there, so it went up 1. Yeah. All right. Patriots have the ball. They get 3 yards on first down. Incomplete on second down. It's 3rd and 7 on the New England 37. $4:20 left in the game. Put that back. Press my button. Some guy asked me if I ever kissed a man. The greatest questions tonight. All that for one sub. Well, I was watching Wes Watson with Action Man and the Island Boys. Wes Watson, he doesn't look 6 feet. He's not 6 feet. I'm taller. I'm bigger than Wes Watson. It's 4th and 1. 6-yard pass. Drake made 19 attempts, 150 yards. So his average completion, he lost 6 yards. So his number go down. How does Justin Fields only have 23 yards? He has seven passes. He should have 70. He should have 70. But the Jets have a slight running advantage. Here comes the Patriots punt team. The Patriots might even lose this Super Bowl. And I think even maybe the Patriots Bears, wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind to see the 85 rematch of the Patriots Bears. That's the game I forgot to. So Patriots Bears, Patriots Packers. Broncos. Seahawks. Almost every team the Patriots ever played in the Super Bowl is going to be in the playoffs. It's the ideal situation where as long as the Patriots are in the playoffs, every single team they might face, except Detroit. Detroit versus Patriots would be a crazy Super Bowl. And I think the Patriots could lose, could even be in a position to job out, to do a great service to be the 31st AFC team to ever lose the Super Bowl, while the NFC gets its 31st win. I mean, they'll get their 31st win. It's tied 30-29. So, yeah, the NFC will get its 31st win versus the Patriots with a team that's never been there, proving how great the NFC was. Justin Fields is rushing the ball 11 yards into Patriots territory. It's 1st and 10 at the Patriot 46. They're 10 yards away from field goal range. They're trailing by 7. It's a 78.1% chance that the Patriots get the flag napkin to I want to push the pressure on the Colts to lose home field. They'll still be like the 4th seed. The Colts are guaranteed to host. No, that's not true. Rams and Chargers could both be hosting in the wild card. Last year, the Rams had to move a playoff game to Arizona. That means when we move your playoff game to Europe, don't worry, the season ticket holders will get cheap flights. You don't have to worry about fans not being able to see their shit played locally. We'll use that money. We'll go to State Farm to rebuild all the homes in Pasadena. The Ram. You see the big RWO Rams World Order logo in the parking lot? That's where fans check in with a bracelet. Get on the bus to Arizona. The Rams had to play versus the Vikings in Arizona on short notice last year in the playoffs. So now Brock Purdy has to play in Arizona. It's put up or shut up. Like, nobody wants to play in Arizona, but you have to do it. Somebody has to do it. If Kyler Murphy is playing for his job, right? I want to see Brock lose. I think he has like 3 wins already versus Arizona. All Brock can do is beat Arizona. Like, you think Arizona's gonna let him do that? Or is Arizona gonna hit Brock? They should. I can't keep closing. I'm gonna slide back here. Big difference. The Jets are at 4th down. Every team has a win this year, so there's no complaining. Unnecessary roughness on New York Jets, 15 yards. It's 4th and 28. It's a good place to punt. So they punt for 33 down to the 31. Fair catch. Patriots ball. Atlanta has more wins in the last 20 years than the 49ers. Remember that. Okay. Look at the 20-year splits. I just saw it like last night. And the 49ers are 5 games under 500. We actually have a losing record in the last 21 years. Like 205 losses. 205 wins, 210 losses. Atlanta is just a little better than over the last. That's what the stats I saw last night. The 2026 season, we play the same schedule as the 2022 season, and that season the 49ers made the Super Bowl. Here's the top. Philly win what?
11 of the NFL is underway as the Patriots have a 14-7 lead over the Jets at home. It's still early in the third quarter. Travion Henderson has 40 yards and 2 touchdowns for New England. Drake May has completed 15 of 19 passes for 143 yards. Justin Fields got in the end zone for New York in their opening drive with a rushing touchdown. He's also completed 5 of 9 passes for 25 yards. In the NBA, the Suns are on top of the Pacers at home 50-41 with about 5 minutes to go in the first half. And the Jazz are losing to the Hawks at home 63-58 with about 4 minutes to go in the first half. Well, Scotty Barnes was just shy of a triple-double. He had 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists as the Raptors defeated the Cavaliers 126-113. In the NHL, the Blue Jackets are leading the Oilers 5-4 late in the third period. Avalanche over the Sabres 3-2 after the first period.
A high reputation as one of the greatest prognosticators in the history of sports. Can I help you? Amazing. This is the Jason Smith Show with Mike Harmon. Well, Jason and Mike already knew that.
Patriots in Detroit. What you talking about? Philadelphia and Detroit on Sunday, which wasn't. I hadn't thought about. It's not on. I don't know anything about the Philadelphia schedule. I'm waiting for the Penguins to play tomorrow. I'm just traumatized while the Penguins get 5 days off while everybody else is busting their ass. I can't wait for the NHL. Let me look at NHL standings, total points. League-wide points. The Penguins have 21 points. They have fallen behind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 teams. The Penguins are now behind 9 teams in the standings. If they lose to Memphis, they won't gain. Hope Memphis has a good game tomorrow. Now I saw a stat where the Penguins have never won a game in Memphis. Penguins in Memphis is a really rare, modern fight. Like, it's a new team. The Memphis team. The Penguins have to beat up everybody. We expect I expect extracurricular highlights. I keep just clicking and the wrong button, wrong time. Every click is incorrect. I want to eat pizza. Radios.
In the third quarter, Patriots on the march, trying to add to that 7-point lead. The Jets have 122 yards of offense total. Now, we've had a couple of really bad penalties that intentional grounding called to where he threw it to an open space of about 50 yards, sideline to sideline. That was great. But again, 72 yards on the opening drive.
Free.
Yeah, but it's actually minus 122. Oh, did I miss that? It wasn't in parentheses, so I wasn't. I missed the notation. And now, so that's the offensive side of the ball for the Jets. Defensively, they are going to send Drake May to the Hall of Fame after this game. I believe he's got 2 incomplete passes. One should have been picked off.
He has 4 incomplete passes now.
Is wide open. There's not a lot of plays where he's got to throw the ball in tight windows.
Touchdown.
Tonight, I can feel the narrative of
Drake May to short left.
Jets defense stinks. 18-22, 199 here on
To the running back.
It's absolutely terrible. They can't cover Matt Hollins.
Travion Henderson.
There's a lot of jokes there. There's a lot of. Go ahead. Okay. They can't cover anybody. All Drake May has to do is buy time. If someone is open, the Jets can't get to him. He just throws a touchdown pass to Travion Henderson. After I said exactly what he does, I'm
gonna open my pizza like this, and then let it sit out until it gets hard, and then it tastes better.
Miami of Ohio. Just take one of those SEC games that's coming up. What is it, next week where they play all the directionals? Yeah. Secondary schools.
Getting the score and vibe. Just vibing with football.
And Orange County said, well, this is 80 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first half. Like, it's a stat game with what Drake May and what the Patriots offense is doing right now. None of these weapons they have are really good. None of them are. But the Jets, again, they can't stand these guys and jag wide receivers. They're all just jags, and they're all wide open. It's the easiest game
Drake May,
May has had in
1 touchdown pass,
his career, and it's just going to continue
2 rushing touchdowns,
at 21-7.
21 points.
Still early, unfortunately, for the Jets.
How did the Jets score?
As many as I have tonight. He's got as many as zero. Your leading receiver for the Jets, 2 catches, 12 yards for Mason Taylor. Yeah. It's like going back to the Drake May. I think you take some consolation.
Justin Fields rushing.
A couple of times. Yay! Yay! And how many turnovers did you guys force that year? Was it 1? You watched the play at the end of the
I really don't like quarterbacks that rush.
the Jets should pick it off the goal line, except 2 players run into each end, and the ball falls incomplete. You wonder why, week 11, the Jets still don't have an interception, which doesn't seem like it should
Have you
be.
see a man rob somebody? That's a quarterback right there.
Week 11, not one Hail Mary at the end of the half that went, no, 0. And they've not taken some quarterbacks, man. They say, hey, take the football from me, man. Take the football. Not one takeaway defensively via the air for the Jets this year. Not one. It's really impressive, though, to go that far and have 1 turnover cost.
Come back to that.
Next, you got 3 teams that have 6. We have 100.
Rob Gronkowski retires. NFL transactions have resumed. Asante Samuel, quarterback, signs to the practice squad at Pittsburgh. He's been in the league 11 years. With the Falcons, the Eagles, the Patriots. Where the hell did I just load up?
It's a game they play where afterwards everybody pats them on the back and they say, hey, tied for the best record in football now, only 2 losses in the AFC. Look where you are, look how good you are, look how good Drake May is. Travion Henderson's becoming a star, 3 touchdowns tonight. Mike Vrabel, I do have some legit on Mike Vrabel. Oh, we just got to see him catching passes against the Jets from 2005. But this is a PR game for the Patriots, where afterwards everybody can talk about how great we are. A standalone game against the Jets.
Asante Samuel, what's up with this? Why am I seeing he's back in the league?
When a college team has their yearly scrimmage, and no matter what, it's a celebration of the team. Like tonight is, it's a celebration of the Patriots. Hey, they're good. Now, but here's the other part. Okay, now the flip side of it is this, and I've said this because the job has been too much for Aaron Glenn. And I said from the beginning, he's in over his head with this. And I'll go back to the beginning of the year where he doesn't throw the
This
ball.
is a junior, not the same senior. Get real confused. It's called check. I just dropped my pizza crust. It's gone. The next slice. This slice looks better than the last slice. There's actually stuff on it. Sausage. so close.
Justin Fields for this offense has been terrible. When you have games where you repeatedly can't even get to 200 yards total, that's a disaster. This was a top 5 defense. Coming into the year, they have playmakers on that team, whether it was Quinn Williams before he got traded, Sauce Gardner before he got traded, Will McDonald, Jermaine Johnson. Like, they had some dudes on that defensive line. And right, they can't stop anybody, and they got to the point where we're going to trade away our best defensive players. So, I told you from the beginning, Aaron Glenn is going to be one and done with the Jets. Now, when we
Aaron
get to the
Glenn.
deadline, it seemed like Aaron Glenn had the backing of Woody Johnson, but I'm going to sit here and say, yeah, at the end of the season, when you're picking really high, you get a quarterback, and you get an offensive coach, go show you Riley fine enough. You get offensive coaches, you're going to have Graham Mendoza, or you're going to have Dante Moore, or somebody else. You need somebody that's going to be able to take the Jets to the next era of football and not this ridiculous 1940s offense that you've been seeing where it's going to run the football every single play. Aaron Glenn should be replaced after this season because the job is too much for him, but mainly because going forward, everything he has touched has been bad. And not that I expected, all of a sudden, he's going to come in and work wonders, but we've seen where good coaches come in and the team doesn't get worse before it gets better. Those days of, hey, we're really going to take it all down to the studs before it gets better, those days are gone, man. Those days are gone. Now we're expecting, oh, wait, we're going to start winning so many games, but be a little bit more competitive.
Onion.
Be able to have an offense that looks like it's a modern day type offense. Nothing they have done, nothing he has done to put his fingerprints on has improved the team at all. And now with
I think Drake May has face paint on.
get better offensively, you need a
I think he
quarterback.
probably does tonight.
That offensive mind to
Justin
come in
Fields,
and run. You need
probably.
a Ben Johnson, or like I keep saying, Lincoln Riley, because Woody Johnson.
Celeb Williams.
Spend some of that money. Get him out. Don't
What kind of paint should I get?
let him go. That's the next thing. That's exactly what they need. I know it's hard in the NFL to say, well, guys, why
Ask
not?
an expert.
It's supposed to be a culture setter. What are we still seeing? Bad penalties. First drive of the game for the Patriots. The Jets force them into a 3rd and 2. What happens? Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Here's the Patriots first down. 15-yard penalties. The Jets still commit. They're still one of the most penalized teams in the NFL. They still commit bad penalties.
Okay. Jets are in the new. They're gonna score a touchdown. Let's go, Jets.
Other than we're playing out the schedule.
My piece of shit now.
Trusted Aaron Glenn is the guy that's there to take the Jets and actually make them good again. It's been 15 years of suckage, right? Been had 15 years of no playoff. I don't have any confidence that going into next year, in the next 2 years, with all these draft picks and all these big offensive decisions to make, that Aaron Glenn is going to make the right ones. Like this guy came in and he decided we're going to run an offense. I mean, not even an 80s offense, like a 1960s offense. Like if you at least ran the triple option, like you Jamel Holloway getting after it. They got a first down the option early. No, but that's what I mean. Like if you want to go to that, that's the way you think you can get Brees Hall untracked and actually useful in your offense. That's great. But he's beating 3 guys in the backfield every time they hand the ball off to him. The fact that he's up around 50 total yards on the night is a miracle, based on the way this offense has been set. Now you got a couple of completions, a couple of scrambles as they're moving the ball here late in the 3rd. But it's a long, protracted drive. So there's no explosive plays, which gets into the penalties. Now you'll be happy to know that as of now, you rank outside of the top 10 in pre-snap penalties. So that's good. Every fight should be outside the top 10.
Come on, Jets.
Every team's pre-snap penalty should be very, very low. And hey, someone has to get them. But hey, pre-snap penalties. Yeah, no, there's a couple that are really off the charts. The Giants had 33 of those this year. Wait, remind me because I forget. I don't my computer. What happened to the Giants head coach? Oh, he got fired. Oh, right. Evidently trying to depose the guy that's now in charge because the tight end dropped a pass on a short 3rd down completion that would have been a first down. But for your Jets, yeah, I mean, he was supposed to set a culture. Do you see any of that change? I love the dance. Like, all he was doing was channeling Ted Lasso. Remember when they were going to get saved from relegation? Oh, yeah. When they tied it up and they were all hands and
3rd and 6. Jets at the 22. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields deep left to Mitchie for 22. These Patriots gonna win lose the Super Bowl. The Patriots should represent. Play the Packers. They could beat the Packers. That'd be cool. It's kind of like the Patriots are like the 49ers. Yeah. Good year to go to Boston. Snow shoveling. That's a job. That's a real job. They said, I'll be told that AL and NL MVPs are announced. Shouldn't that be already done a week ago? Official timeout. The Jets have kicked the extra point, so it's 14-21. New York Jet official timeout. 3:10 left. Just went over to the liquor store. Picture me licking. Blue pad. I think the Rams would just eat Patriots in the Super Bowl. They'd still be down 2-1 all time. It's a rematch nobody wants. Is that like the worst case scenario for maybe the Seahawks, Patriots rematch? Yeah, that'd be big. In San Francisco. Did the 49ers have lame Super Bowls? Kinda. Yeah. Did they ever struggle to beat anybody in the AFC? Yeah, they never got that Steelers. What did they? No, they didn't. Raiders, yeah, that's who they want. Niners, Raiders. Well, there's only so much variety with 15 teams. Yeah, sure. There's 16 in each. There's 16 teams in the AFC, 16 in the NFC, but you don't have to acknowledge like Texans. You don't have to acknowledge Detroit. You can just kind of scratch or push teams. See, the AFC has 16 teams and the Texans, because the Texans don't really count as a team. They just stink up the ratings, the standings against the Bengals. They're giving away 2 wins to every team that's not the Bengals. Or 1 win. How many stinking teams you play? Put all the stinky teams in the same group. Come on, please. The West, it could be like the Chargers, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the worst teams. Put the worst teams together. Stop trying to put the shitty teams with the good teams. So let's make the world go around. Where'd that comment go? That's crazy. Yep, Spain. How long ago did he say that? So let's make the world go round. So let's do it for the do. 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 Bathroom break. Going into the 4th quarter. shitter.
Sean Mechie. It's a touchdown. Oof. All right. And Spider Solitaire. Yeah, now extra point pending. 21-13. Kirk, you go ahead and you say something about this game. Now, the fact that he sat half asleep, but he was shocked, right? I would have expected a bigger excitation of, oh my God. And didn't mention that Woodson fell down. He was wide open because he tripped and fell. And he slid into the zone, and he's looking around. Mechie has to, where the hell did that defender go? Oh, he's still picking himself up. So he's going to wear it. Woodson's going to wear that film review. Oh, yeah. You might have needed some different cleats there, pal. You gave up a touchdown to the Jets. You let the Jets score, man. Does he get a game ball for giving up a passing touchdown to Justin Fields? My God. So again, a little bit of a shocker that it's this close in the fourth quarter. But again, Patriots have the football. They're driving, and I can't believe the Jets defense is going to actually stop them. Plus 13.5, man. Come on, he's live. You just had a play where one of the Jets DBs, and look, it's the kid that's starting now because they traded Sauce Gardner. Pop Douglas catches a pass.
The clock is ticking in the fourth quarter with that completion for 7 yards for a first down. It's a 6-play, 44-yard drive, 3 minutes and 17 seconds. The Patriots are running the clock out. Only up 7. They need a score. It's a must-score possession. I'm sure the Jets aren't going to stop. Accident, you want to see a pick, a fumble.
I can't believe it's still this close. Like, how do you only have 21 points? It is the Trey and Henderson game, so you got that going for you. 47-2 on the ground, added 4 catches, 29 yards and a score. But for Drake
Defensive holding, penalty, 5 yards.
And that touchdown to Henderson, it's just been easy all night. Play action has been solid. You guys have gotten a couple of hits on him, so you will feel it this game. So I'll keep you updated. Exit Alvada Fresca, exit Swollen Dome, Jason Smith, Mike Harmonic at 21-14 early in the fourth quarter. But today, we had the AL and NL MVP votes results announced. Shohei Ohtani is your unanimous winner in the National League, and in an extremely close vote, Aaron Judge, Cal Raleigh MVP.
Aaron Judge.
The right guys win. Did Shohei really prove enough to be unanimous MVP? Did Cal Raleigh get absolutely screwed in this vote? And I'll be honest with you, this is where I'm going to surprise you. I was fine with the outcome both ways. I was fine. Kyle Schwarber, we talked about this in August when Schwarber was absolutely red hot. Yeah, was Schwarber the MVP at that point? Sure. But Ohtani comes back to start pitching, and he's got a 1.1 WAR as a pitcher, which, he only had, 13 to 14 appearances. Still had the same kind of year he had at the plate. You can talk about Ohtani's advanced metrics in batting average and WAR, but Schwarber had 30 more RBIs, which is a thing. But I can't argue with that. I can't argue with Ohtani over Schwarber. The way the season ended for Ohtani, right? I can't argue with it.
3rd and 15, Patriots might kick a field goal.
One or the other. He did both.
Drake 23 to 28 for 1 TD.
October, Schwarber hit 204. Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
They're going to rush it. 15 rushes.
All these different advanced metrics, all these different stats.
You probably won't rush on 3rd and 15.
Well, this guy, Kyle Schwarber over this. Now, was Kyle Schwarber, could you argue his
45 feet far, very far.
Ohtani to the Dodgers? Absolutely.
And they gained 2 yards.
Bryce Harper is just a good player now. He's good. This way before, Philly
Complete pass. Drake May, 24-20
just being good. And I'm saying Bryce is good.
for 2 yards to the same, to his, he's dinking and dunking to Henders, the same guy. He doesn't have tight ends open like Matthew Stafford. Trayvon Henderson. This is the Trayvon Henderson game. That's what they're saying. And the Patriots hit a field goal. Trayvon Henderson is trash-ass Henderson with a 3-point 0.03 yards per rush. 47 on 15. I'm not a mathematician. I can't. Push to talk doesn't work on my iPad, only on the phone. I could do a mathematical push to talk while streaming. Give blood. Donate at We Give Blood. Make sure you're Big Ten college sponsored. You get a battery warning logo. But my shit's plugged in. We'll just lower my volume. Good. Turn my brightness down. That's at my end. You can't tell. Over. I just hit 2 hours. At the same time, it hit me a 20% battery warning. I don't hit that panel with this panel. Look at this time. Ben Roethlisberger said the Bengals will lose by 15. Good return. Jets start on the 28-yard line. 72 yards out. Tralalero, tralala. Escape Back Rooms on Switch comes out tomorrow. Tralalero, tralala. Tralalero, tralala. Dong, 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 savor. Dong, 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 savor. Bellocino, cappuccino. Here come shotgun Brees Hall up the middle. Justin Fields 2-yard run. It's a 3-play 10-yard drive. Missed the 6-yard. Somebody had 6 in there. Minutes left in the game, down 10 to Justin Fields is able to run the 6 feet. He can take approximately 1.5 steps. Is 2 yards. And then he goes deep. Throws deep. Incomplete. I was looking at Switch on the game facts. Click PC on game facts. Goddamn, tomorrow, a lot of games come out tomorrow. How is that? Call of Duty Black Ops 7 comes out tomorrow. Wow. Okay, I guess I won't be shocked when I'm watching it in the kitchen at breakfast, lunch. Yeah, lunch. It's breakfast if I eat it, if I just woke up. It's 3rd and 2. Justin Fields completes a pass and loses 2 yards. How do you throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage? It's just... The Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. I'm just going to fantasize about the Patriot and who their opponent will be. Well, we got Black Ops 7 tomorrow. Let's focus on who will beat the Patriots. Let's see the standings. League. Conference is fine. Stop. Even the Bears beat the Patriots. That's crazy. They got luck. They were pretty good. 85 Patriots, a good team. Good team, guys. Good team. I remember them somehow. Like, it's still fresh. I still remember. Patriots, Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. Or Patriots, Detroit would be the only of the top 7 seeds right now. They have, I mean, they've played 6 of the top 9 would be a Super Bowl rematch. If I look at the bottom of the NFL, the Giants are ranked under the Saints. It's crazy. Why? I didn't know. I don't know. Just found out. Thought the Saints were mathematically last. Yeah, let's go Jets. It's close. It's not over. Nothing but positivity, no negativity. Jets are in the game. That was a good punt. We just need a defensive stop. The guy. I see the guy in chat.
The guy, let's go Jets. Teddy Belcher 4K ultra wide. Guy wearing Jets jersey for good luck. 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 1. End. Teddy Belcher 4K ultra wide 21. 9. Teddy Belcher 4K ultra wide 21. 9. 1665.
Yeah, I lean towards the woman-owned teams. That's just ironic. Just happens to be that way. Paul Brown is really still just Katie Blackburn. She's a minority owner, future minority owner. We force Miss Blackburn to sell. Ben Roethlisberger would like to buy. You know, we got. Who do you think is going to buy these teams? George Kittle will be own part of a team because when the team moves to London, the Kelsey brothers will. There's going to be a team in England. It'll be the Kelsey brothers who own it. I mean, these players are trying to own a team, and they're given just money. Some people get some money instead. Yeah. They basically gave Tom Brady the Raiders, right? Yeah, Tom Brady owns the Raiders because he was like, I don't want the money. He was like, you guys ain't even got no damn money. Just give me the team. They think these teams are worthless. Travis Kelsey is going to be the owner of the 49ers, okay? Yeah, he can have this. He can have this. I gotta wrap this episode. My shit's gonna die. I'm my phone. Where we at on the battery? 7% Why is my shit not? My shit. Plug it in again, Ted. Shit not charging. It just says I'm Phone's not getting its charge, so I'll watch the game without yapping. Big sad. Thanks for the subs. Go on, tap it up. Watch the game without me.